mentioned in the media day Anderson Silva as being one of your top fighters, you know, as being exciting in there. He's just been announced as being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given. He's a legend. He got most of the fighters that are in here today, he inspired to be here. So, you know, I thought he beat Michael Bisping in this place when they fought. I know he did, but again, he just got the same treatment Kamaru just got.
How did I score the main event?
Yeah.
I really didn't. It was a tough fight to score. Yeah, I didn't really. I was literally standing in there, not knowing what was going to happen, and then Buffer came over and whispered in my ear.
His takedown defense was great. He wouldn't let himself be pressured against the cage. What did you make of Leon's performance overall?
Whose performance?
Leon's.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I expected a lot more wrestling out of Usman than I saw. And when he did try to wrestle, you know, obviously Leon did a great job, you know, especially if you compare it to the first fight.
You just shared a quote from Teddy Atlas saying that when he's always heard trainers say that when a fighter wins a belt, they become 30% better overnight.
Yeah, I just retweeted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it, and I think that there's absolutely a different level of confidence that you have when you win that type of a fight, and I can't even imagine the amount of nerves guys have going into that first fight that you might not feel the second time, and knowing that you have the power and the ability to knock the same opponent out. Plus, you got to look at Usman, who might be a little more gun shy. You know, if you think of all the wars that he's been in with all the great fighters that he's beat, this is the guy who knocks him out.
Do you think Usman was a little bit more gun shy tonight?
Do I think Usman was?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I thought was going to happen going in. I thought he was going to be very gun shy. I thought he was going to be, you know, holding on to those legs all night. He did the exact opposite. He only shot a few times, and he was willing to mix it up in there.
What do you think is next for Kamaru Usman?
What's next for Usman? I don't know. You know, he's got you know, it's one of those things where he goes home and spends some time with his family and get his head clear and then let us know what he's thinking next. You know, it's not really what we're thinking. What is he thinking? Uh-oh. Come on.
Wow. Yo, I had a feeling, man. That second round, I feel, was the one.
Wow.
And imagine if you didn't grab the cage.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had Colby Covington cage side. He wants to fight Leon in July. I'm curious if that's a fight you're interested in, or do you need to see how it plays out?
Yeah, I don't know when we'll do it, but yeah, that's the fight that makes sense. And Colby came here and cut weight, you know, and did everything to be here for this fight. He deserves the fight.
So it's Leon Edwards.
Not to mention the fact that he's, you know, the second or third best guy in the world.
So it is Leon versus Colby next.
Yeah.
I know you said that Colby would be next for Leon, but I'm wondering if you saw that Islam Makhachev said that he would like to fight Leon in Abu Dhabi. I just wondered what your thoughts were on that.
Yeah, Colby's next. Yeah, Colby's next.
And I know you spoke about...
We're going back to Abu Dhabi October 21st, but it definitely won't be Colby. I mean, it won't be Leon and...
Pretty much confirmed that Colby's going to get the next shot, but if Jorge Masvidal was to do something spectacular against Gilbert Burns, would you be willing to give him the title shot, given the history that he has with Leon?
Colby gets the next shot, no matter what happens.
Said that Colby is next for Leon Edwards. So where does this situation put Belal Muhammad? He's on a great win streak. He's been complaining that Colby is ducking him. So what do you think about his position right now?
You know you got a bad accent when my translator doesn't know what you
No,
said.
I have a bad accident, yeah.
What's next for Bilal? Where's Hunter? Who's Bilal fighting? I forgot. Huh? Yeah. Rachmanov. We're working on it.
Colby was in here and he said that he flew out here on a day's notice and cut 18 pounds overnight to make weight on Friday. Is that true?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Dana was just up here and he said it's definitely going to be Colby for you next. Give us your thoughts on that.
I don't know how that makes sense, you know. Yeah, for over a year and a half, sat out, not injured. I just don't get how he just slides in for the world title shot when there's other guys in the division that's been active, been fighting, didn't sit out. So yeah, like I said, I'm the king now. I've earned my way, you know. So I feel like I should decide who's next, you know. So yeah.
In regards to Colby, you know, you said, oh, it doesn't make much sense because, you know, he's been out and his record is like whatever. But for you as the champion that's getting pay-per-view points, is he not the guy that's going to make you the most money?
If you're going pay-per-view wise, I'll probably go, if Masvidal beat Burns, that's the fight to make, if you're going pay-per-view wise. But I just don't see how Colby just sits out for a year, not injured, and then just sliding for a title shot. When I had to work my 12 fights to get there, you know, and when I was trying to get my title shot, they're always like you're saying, who is he? And I don't know who he is. And now I'm the king. Now they're saying, he's allowed to just jump the line and just jump straight in. But like I said, I'm the king now. I'll decide who's next.
So if Masvidal wins in Miami, for you, that's the one that makes most sense?
Yeah, I just don't like him, you know, so I feel like that's the one I need to get back. I feel like there's a storyline there to tell. So yeah, if he gets the job done, like I said, I'll have a look, I'll consider it, and if he begs me, then I might let him slide in, you know.
I wanted to ask you about the point deduction for Leon. What were your thoughts? Did you agree with it?
Yeah. I mean, that was a blatant fence grab that stopped the takedown. You got to do it, especially when you look at stylistically how that fight goes. Usman's thing is to wrestle and take him down, and obviously, Leon wants to stand up, and you had to take that point.
Were you happy to see that? Because it's kind of been an argument in past fights that it hasn't been removed, like points don't get taken off of fence grabs. So are you happy to see that action be taken right away?
Was I happy to see it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I was happy to see it, but I'd rather there's no fouls and no points taken. I don't ever like to see a guy in such an important fight lose a point, but you can't blatantly grab the fence the way that he did.
What did you make of the point deduction for the fence grab? It seems like you didn't quite know what was happening until Turpting was like watching the replay.
I thought I should have got a warning, at least like a final, like this is the final warning, you know. But we just took the point straight away, and but yeah, here's what it is.
What's next for Bilal? Where's Hunter? Who's Bilal fighting? I forgot. Huh? Yeah. Rachmanov. We're working on it.
And I know that you pretty much confirmed that Colby's going to get the next shot, but if Jorge Masvidal was to do something spectacular against Gilbert Burns, would you be willing to give him the title shot, given the history that he has with Leon?
Colby gets the next shot, no matter what happens.
I'm gonna be real. You got this shit handed to you. You got Dana White privilege.
Tony. Thanks, Dana.